Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1807, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. As of 2024, which country is the third most populous in the world? United States. Out of the 266 popes, how many met a violent death? 33. What is the term for a young female cow that has not yet had a calf? Heifer. Which flower traditionally symbolizes concealed or secret love? Violet. Which religion was founded by Guru Nanak? Sikhism. What was the former name of the Russian ballet company now called the Mariinsky Ballet? The Kirov Ballet. In which month is the Earth closest to the Sun? January. Rod Stewart's second solo album was named after which alley? Gasoline Alley. In the fairy tale Cinderella, what type of shoe did she lose at the ball? Glass slipper. Which artist released the 1970 album Gasoline Alley? Rod Stewart. Who became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom after Spencer Perceval was assassinated in 1812? Answer: Robert Banks Jenkinson, 2nd Earl of Liverpool. If you land at MCO Airport, which U.S. city have you arrived in? Orlando. Jeff Lynne, Roy Wood, and Bev Bevan were founding members of which pop group? Electric Light Orchestra. Which country has the international dialing code 61? Australia. Why was the film's original title, The Madness of George III, changed to The Madness of King George for its American release? Answer: because U.S. distributors feared George III would be mistaken for a sequel and removed the 3. What is the common name for a 1-foot-long measuring stick? A 12-inch ruler, 1-foot rule. According to surveys, what is the most common New Year's resolution related to improving physical health? Lose weight. What are illnesses called in which the immune system mistakenly attacks the body's own healthy cells or tissues? Autoimmune diseases. Which classic 1942 film ends with the line, "Luis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship"? Casablanca. Which plant is traditionally associated with cleanliness and purification? Hyssop. Which Shakespeare play shares its title with a Dire Straits song? Romeo and Juliet. What bird can fly backward? Hummingbird. Which part of the body is typically affected by Bell's palsy, causing sudden weakness or paralysis? Face. What term describes a computer-generated environment designed to simulate real life? Virtual reality. Slugs have 4 sensory organs on their heads. What are they called? Tentacles. Which Japanese newspaper has the largest circulation in the world? Answer: Yomiuri Shimbun. Complete the lyric, "When you wish upon a star." Makes no difference who you are. The first U.S. copyrighted film, released in 1894, showed what activity? Fred Ott sneezing. What is the name of the layer of Earth between the crust and the core? Mantle. Which cocktail combines vodka with beef consommé, lemon juice, Tabasco, and other seasonings? Bullshot. In Greek mythology, which Amazon queen fought for Troy in the Trojan War and was killed by Achilles? Penthesilea. What is the term for the systematic extermination of the Jewish people during World War II? Holocaust. What Major League Baseball team plays in St. Louis? Answer: St. Louis Cardinals. What Brazilian city's name translates to January River in Portuguese? Rio de Janeiro. Which supergroup included George Harrison, Roy Orbison, Tom Petty, and Bob Dylan? The Traveling Wilburys. What composite organism results from a symbiotic association between a fungus and an alga? Lichen. Which capital city is the last divided capital in the world, split by a United Nations buffer zone called the Green Line? Nicosia, capital of Cyprus. In Beatrix Potter's stories, what type of animal is Mrs. Tiggy Winkle? Hedgehog. In Greek mythology, who led the Argonauts? Jason. Before the 1967 Six-Day War, which country administered the Gaza Strip? Egypt. What practice, first suggested by Benjamin Franklin and adopted by Britain in 1916, involves setting clocks forward during part of the year to extend evening daylight? Daylight saving time. Which payment card, introduced in 1950, is considered the first general-purpose charge card? The Diners Club card. If you walked overland from Bulgaria to Armenia, which country would you pass through? Turkey. Who is Scooby-Doo's feisty nephew, famous for the catchphrase puppy power? Scrappy-Doo. Which city is the largest in Canada by population? Toronto. Who became the youngest world heavyweight boxing champion when he won the title in 1956 at age 21? Floyd Patterson. What is the last name of the only member of ZZ Top who doesn't have a beard? Beard. Which platinum-selling recording artist survived an assassination attempt in 1976? Bob Marley. Which 1946 classic film includes the line, "Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings"? It's a Wonderful Life. What collective noun is used for a group of owls? A parliament. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.